This episode of Snappy Shutters is brought to you by Photobook Australia. Captured by imagination, perfected by hand. Hey guys, how's it going? Glenn here. I'm shooting from my new computer and I didn't have any place to put it, so I actually put my computer in the dining room, which is why I've got this backdrop so you can't see all the mess behind me. I know I look a bit Taliban and all, but anyway. I got a question the other day from someone that said that, you know, when they're going out to take photos, what settings should they use as soon as they're, you know, set up and ready to go? Because they wanted to use manual, so they wanted to know what ISO should I use, what f-stop, what shutter speed and all that. Sometimes what I do when I get a bit lazy, I cheat a little bit, and what I do is I switch my camera to aperture priority mode. On the Canon it's AV mode, and then what I do is once it's on AV mode, I set the aperture that I want. So let's say if I'm shooting just one person, I want a really shallow depth of field, so then I set my aperture to be something like f2.8 or whatever the lens can do, and then from there I just half press and focus on my subject so that the camera will figure out what the shutter speed should be as well. So I'll take the shot, and then from the back of the camera I just hit info and it'll tell me what aperture I used, what shutter speed, and what ISO I used as well. Now generally speaking, if you're outside and it's fairly bright, I'd use a fairly low ISO, like ISO 200 or 400 depending. So yeah, so from the back of the camera it should give you the readout of all the settings, and from there then I switch it to manual, and then the settings that was used before I'd put them in manual mode, so I'd set my aperture, my shutter speed, my ISO to match exactly of the last shot, and then from there that setting will be locked in manual mode and you can just shoot away, you know, providing that lighting conditions don't change that much. So that way, rather than, you know, taking the shot, having a look at the camera, and, you know, the person that you're shooting is standing there waiting, and then you take another shot and you have another look, you don't have to worry about that. You've set it in manual, just set it once, the lighting conditions hopefully stay the same. And then you can concentrate on communicating with your subject and just, you know, shooting, giving them directions, things like that. And then once you've finished all your shots, then you can go through the back of your camera and have a look. So anyway, I hope that helps. If you've got any other questions, just shoot us an email at team@snappyshutters.com. My name's Glenn, and I'll see you later.